How's it going, everyone? It's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we have a very special ration. This particular one was sent to us by no other than foreignmre.com. This is a Estonia ration. This is menu number 1, and if you look, this is the ration they opened up on camera that had some broken sugar packets in it, and the post office treated it pretty rough. So they sent it to me. The post office didn't do any more favors, I can promise you that. So it's kind of raggedy, it's kind of hard to read. Everything's canned, or most everything's canned. It should still be good. We have a best before date of August 28th. It looks like 2019. It kind of has a squish mark right where that's at. Overall, it's a very, very, very heavy ration. And this is a 24-hour individual combat. So if you guys are not aware of foreignmre.com, the link will be in the description. And they sell rations. And they sell a few other things than just rations, and this is one of the newer things they have, and this is available on their website if they're not sold out. This is a titanium spork, and it weighs pretty much nothing. It even has their little logo engraved on it there. Printed or engraved, I'm not sure. Hard to tell. And has a little cutting edge on the side of the spork. Not super sharp, not like something that cuts your mouth, just sharp enough to cut through a little something. And you can see it is a very high quality utensil. That being said, I don't think there's any other markings anywhere on this bag, and they had cut it open whenever they're inspecting it. So let's go ahead, and links also in the description and my Amazon store for that. I gotta say it because I know you'll ask. Every time I don't say it. Holy, that's some tough plastic. Look at that. Okay, so we have an accessory pack to start with. We'll get that here in a second. We have a whole bag of Big Ben coffee candies. We have some meatballs with mashed potatoes. That's a 400-gram tin. And yeah, so best before, I don't know how to, it's a funky date, 2019, I guess. I don't think it's stamped anywhere else. Very odd. Huh. But yeah, you can tell it's been a rough house to the shipping, but it's gonna take a lot of abuse to bust a can like that. Now the crackers, they feel like they're all intact still, which is kind of interesting. And then we have the pochette, I guess. Let me get the translator out. Yeah, it looks like pate. So let me see here. Yeah, so Estonian apparently is a variation of Spanish. So we put the translator on Spanish, went translated on Estonian, and it is pate. It's hard to translate because anything with different writing is hard to for the translator to pick up. And this is 250 grams of bread, and it feels very heavy. Should be interesting to open that up and see. And here we have a soup. It looks like a pasta vegetable soup, from the best I could tell. You know, you can tell it's soup, but it won't translate, so it's hard to tell. I'm almost certain that's what it is, though. We have some coffee. It's like a coffee bag for 1 cup. Kind of strange. We have a pack of sugar. And then we have some chocolate muesli. This is a lot of the European rations. The chocolate muesli never disappoints. It's always, always very good. And I think, other than a little trash bag, that is all that's in the Estonian ration. Okay, so before we tray it up, let's go and open them cold and take a look what's going on in here. Thing's really bent. Kind of makes you wonder what happened to this package. EPS thrown off the back of a semi. Stomping on it. Hard telling with them guys. So it's kind of like I guess it's mashed potatoes. More like a meatball stew. Ah, it smells good. It smells really good. It smells like a nice hearty stew. Whoa, buddy. Luckily, I keep a towel close by. I think the dent inside the can was making pressure on it. Here we go. And yeah, it's just kind of like a vegetable and pasta soup. You can see pasta floating in it. Doesn't seem like too much of anything right now. I'm not sure once you heat it up, it will. And while we got the camera rolling here, let's go ahead and get the accessory pack opened up, and then we'll drop these on the hot plate and heat them up. Accessory pack's pretty large for this one. We have sachet of pepper. We have coffee creamer. I have a little package of matches. Kind of hard to get out of there. Afraid if I take it all the way out, I'll never get it back in. There we are. Close enough. Catch the camera on fire. That'd be a good deal. Set that off where it's not going to burn the table. We have a package of sugar in here. We have coffee creamer. It's kind of weird. They have two different coffee creamers. We have a Royal Army chocolate bar with caffeine, the chocolate, dark chocolate. Should be interesting. I wonder how it fared out. It looks like Art and Nina put a piece of tape on it like it was coming open, and we'll see how that was. There's a sachet of salt, disinfectant wipe. I have another sachet of salt. Has a little moisture on that one, but I don't see any moisture anywhere else in here. So it's kind of, it would have to be coming out of this. This guy have a puncture in it? It feels like it does. I could squish it and it doesn't hold air. Huh. And we have some lemon flavored drink mix. And this Rufio brand is pretty common in European stuff. Then we have a lemon tea bag. We have a third disinfectant swab. Okay, let's heat this stuff up and see what it's all about. Okay, so we got stuff heated up. Let's go ahead and finish up just a little bit of a few things here. We have our coffee bag, and it says fresh ground coffee in 1 cup bag. It's like awful big bag. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Try not to rip that open. That'd be a mess. All right, so we're gonna dunk that in there. Maybe it's kind of got some air in it. I don't know what the deal is. Let's go and drop our tea bag in there. Tea doesn't smell like much of anything. It says lemon tea. We'll come back there in just 1 second. And let's go ahead and do our drink mix. Usually these are for 400 mil. It's for 500 mil of water. So we use about half of that's about 250 mil glass. Well, we got a tear notch. Let's just use tear notch. Say it's about half of that. And where's our waters for right here? Quite a lot of stuff once you get to actually fixing it all. There's no utensils. I guess they give you utensils when you're out. Give that a little stir. Like that. Okay. We have our chocolate muesli. And we're going to go ahead and do that first. Let's go and jump into that right now. It's been going about 5 minutes. So it'll eventually soak up the rest of that water if you leave it in a little bit longer. But for testing purposes, we'll go ahead and try it right now. And it should be softened up. A lot of chocolate in these. Chocolate chunks, oats, sunflower seeds. It's a very good combo. The muesli never disappoints. Unless you don't like oatmeal, and then it might disappoint. So, not to leave these two things out here, let's go ahead and jump into this bread. I'm really curious to see how this looks. It feels like just one chunk. Holy. But it's not. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. We'll need all 7 pieces out. We'll get a couple pieces out here. It smells like a rye bread. It almost smells like tea, to be totally honest with you. It's very odd. I mean, they call it bread, but it's not really bread. It's more like an oat patty kind of thing. It's not bad. There's no bad taste to it at all. No preservative taste to it, which is, you know, better than expected. I'm gonna try our main, our meatballs and mashed potatoes. And it had the meatballs on top of the can, the mashed potatoes on the bottom of the can. You can see it kind of has the gravy all through it here. Potatoes are very nice. I mean, they don't taste artificial at all. They are in a legit can, which is going to help the flavor a lot and keep them fresher longer. Try one of the meatballs here. Meatballs are a little on the plain side, but they're not bad. There's no Italian flavor, you know, not many spices in it. It's a very naturally cooked meatball. Give that probably an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. If you're out in the field, you'd be damn glad to have a can of that. No doubt. The can's so big, I mean, that's probably enough to fill your average adult up. You know, unless you're a real fat ass, but you're not going to be in the military if you're like that, so maybe it'll work out pretty good. Okay, all jokes aside, let's move on here. Let's try this soup. I'm going to try not to spill this damn thing. It's really full. And it's just like a vegetable pasta soup. It's just almost a chicken noodle soup without the chicken is what that is. It's very plain actually. Probably definitely put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Shuffle through my horde of condiments there. Not too much. That's probably more than enough. A little bit of pepper. There we go. Bring her back in again. See if it'll reclaim itself here into being something pretty good. It looks a little better now. Let's taste and see. I don't know. This doesn't have much flavor. To help it a small amount, it almost needs some Tabasco or something, and it's something to give it a nice, good, hard kick. Anyhow, let's move on to the pate. I'm not really sure what kind of pate this is. The translator, it has a bear on it. We know it's not bear pate, right? I'm only joking, guys. Only joking. We'll be able to tell a little more by opening it up. It's kind of like watery on the bottom. Doesn't smell like much. Usually pate is pretty strong. Set this lid somewhere here. And then let's break open these Trek and Eat crackers. And these are also a common European ration item. Let's see here. I want to get the trusty old knife out to get that one open. Trek and Eat. I don't think I've ever had these before. And a alarming resemblance to the Russian crackers, actually. Don't really smell like much at all. Take a little nibble just by itself. And it's kind of like getting a graham cracker, to be honest with you. That same consistency. Maybe just a touch of sweetness to it. Almost like a sweet bread, as you will. Pate looks kind of watery. It tastes good. I'm not quite getting the pork in it, though. I guess it is. It has a lot of other stuff going on with it. It's very salty. Almost comparable to some of the French pâtés. I'll wash that down with some of her lemon drink. The lemon drink's not bad. It's very sweet. I would say that's probably some of the better lemon drink I've had. It is very comparable to the U.S. military lemon drinks, beverages, but it's not as harsh. It's real mild. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's try a little bit of this pate with this bread, actually. This bread is kind of an odd bread. I'm not sure how to explain that, really. A little bit of a lemon tea here and see how that goes down. Lemon tea is very mild, even that small of a cup. Very mild. In my taste, it doesn't really need any sugar. It's actually very nice. Very unexpected. It doesn't have the harsh lemon flavor to it. It's just nice and mild. We're gonna jump in. Maybe we'll do the chocolate and then the candy. And this chocolate, I've never had one of these before. One of these Royal Army chocolate bars. I'm curious to see. That's still stuck. What's going on here? It's like a sealed foil kind of deal. Looks like it is. Well, we got just a fix for that. No problem at all. Chocolate bar's been reheated several times. You can tell by the looks of it. It looks kind of white. That's the way chocolate gets when it gets reheated. Still smells perfectly fine. Has that like little bits of toffee? You can see a little piece right there. Yeah, look at that. That's a little bit of crunch to it. I would say it's one of the better chocolate bars I've ever had. I mean, all the Ration chocolate bars are never bad. Unless they're really old and they're physically bad. This has a little something extra to it. A little bit of toffee in it, a little bit of crunch to it. Actually, very nice. Nice big bag of toffee candies. I'm sure that's a big hit. In the military over there. There we go. Very mild toffee. Easy to chew. You know, almost like a Werther's Original kind of taste to it. Very nice. And last but not least, we'll cleanse our palate with a little bit of coffee. It's turned fairly dark. It's not as dark as I thought it would be with the big bag. It smells nice, nice dark roast. It's very mild, actually. It's not bitter at all. It's very, very nice and mild. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much gonna be it, guys, for the 24-hour Estonian 24-hour ration. Overall, I would rate it, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. There's some really good hearty food in here. So that's gonna be all for today's video, guys. Like I said before, go check out foreignmre.com. The link will be in the description. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.